Today is a very special day, ladies and gentlemen, because today we are going to be checking out the newest free-to-play team in the game. That's right, the Cybermen team. We are going to be running this guy, led by a bunch of bums. Actually, wait, no, this guy leads the bunch of bums, and I am bringing the SSR lower version of the same guy. We are going to be testing out the free version of the full Cybermen team. You can bring in the int summonable Cybermen unit if you want, but that sort of defeats the purpose of the free-to-play side. Also, I want to judge this unit based on what the free-to-play composition is capable of. So let's go ahead and break down what the unit can do. I'm going to talk about how to build the character, and then we're going to jump in and test out various events. So this unit is a Cyberman Key plus 2, 401% HP lead, 318% attack and defense, and then an extra Key plus 1 and all stats 31,810 just added to all types. So this is to give you a little bit of leeway if you want to bring in somebody else, but don't do that. Just run Cybermen because that's all this is for. These stats are insane, but again, let me remind you, it is because we are bringing all of these guys. Yeah, the R units. They are all free to play. You can very easily farm them out on the new April Fool's stage. Check out the previous video. But now let's take a look at the super attack. Causes immense damage to the enemy while sacrificing 3% HP. Raises allies defense by 81% for 1 turn. Also, this guy's super attack only happens at level 9. So you don't actually pick up all 12 key. As long as you have 9, you're good. We look at the passive. Chance to crit and guard for all allies whose name includes Cybermen. So your entire team is covered with 50% crit, which covers your hit potential and your guard. Per Saiyan Saga category ally on the team, key plus 1 up to 4, attack and defense plus 100% up to 400. So you only need 4 Saiyan Saga Saiyamen, which are these 4 right here, to finish that part of the passive. Oops. To finish that part of the passive. Let's move on. When attacking, attack plus 100%. When facing 3 or less enemies, attack and defense plus 181. Chance to dodge plus 70%. Damage reduction 50% for Cybermen when receiving an attack. So this first stat buff is just for this unit, but the rest of it is for the entire rotation, the entire team. So you are getting 70% dodge, 50%, or sorry, 70% dodge, 50% damage reduction for all Cybermen units. So again, we are getting that extra hit potential boost from these passives. For 31 turns from the character's entry, attack and defense plus 81% for Cyberman. Anyone named Cyberman. So that is the unit's build, or the unit's kit. So all of this extra juice is going to be helping out your entire rotation, including if you bring in that int summonable Cyberman. That unit is actually going to be very broken on this team because you will have, for 6 turns, 100% damage reduction and guard and 70% damage reduction, 70% dodge. So how do you build the unit? The answer is max dodge. The reason for max dodge, even though you've got 70% chance to dodge, is because this unit is going to be leading your rotations. Even though the R Cybermen now have damage reduction and guard, they will not be able to handle all of the scariest attacks out there. This unit with more health, more stats, has a better chance of surviving some of the scarier attacks out there. And if you go max dodge, let's just say for argument's sake, you get a 30 hit potential dodge. That combined with your passive dodge of 70, you have a collective dodge chance of almost 80%, 79%. Now, I do understand the higher the passive dodge, the lower the hit potential dodge matters. But since this team is so flimsy and so one-dimensional, you really don't want to be taking a chance. You really want to just be giving this unit as much mobility in the slot 1, because if you get sealed or if you get stunned, it's going to affect the rest of the rotation, because this Cybermen unit is what gives everybody else the extra defense on top of all that other stuff with the super. And if you can launch maybe 1 or even 2 supers by not getting stunned or sealed, that will help the entire rotation. So max dodge, I think, should be priority number 1. The rest can then go into additional. Now, I use some very high quality top tier equips. I would not advise that you do this. The only reason that I did this is because I have been farming out the Whis event like a madman, trying to desperately get some nice int and physical equips. And in the process, I got a ton of STR ones, which is why I did this. Check out the last video to see how that happened. So I have 20 dodge, which gives my collective dodge chance about 76%. And then I've put 16 additional to give him another chance at launching a second super to give us more defense. Another thing that I want to point out is the recovery boost. Since this unit is damaging you every turn with 3% loss, and if you bring the other unit, you're going to be losing even more health at 10%. Health is going to be a problem besides external forces hitting you. It's going to be internal where you're going to be taking damage. So the recovery boost might actually help you. Now, this isn't a game changer, but I just want to point out, when you are building the units, I personally have chosen to, instead of doing this, which is the type advantage one, I'm going for a recovery boost. It's a very marginal thing. It's not going to probably make that much of a difference, but I am very mindful of the fact that now when I pick up orbs, if I can pick up matching orbs, the heal factor will be amplified however much more, depending on the value of your recovery boost. Normally it's 10. I've bumped it up to 15. Will it make a big difference? No, but I'm still doing it. So that is my team. We're going to go ahead and jump in and we're going to try a few events here. Now we're going to start with something simple. We're going to start with the Whis event because I don't know. I've never done this before. I want to try this. I did run it through once just on auto, so I haven't seen the team build, like the stats or anything, but we're going to check that out right now. And yeah, so we've got 900,000 health, 922,000 health. And both of our Cybermen, the TUR ones, are on the same rotation. You're not going to see all the crazy numbers right now, but that's what we got. Let's see if we can get a nice equip while we do this. Look at that. 1 million. Yeah, I got 1.1 million attack on my Cybermen. Now, I am also running all attack buffs on the unit because of the passive. I would not have done this on the base SSR one because this guy, after one turn, he's going to lose this and he has nothing in his passive, just like the R units. So I didn't give him any stat buffing equips. I just gave him some extra dodge and additionals. So, all right. So we don't need any orbs for this guy. So I'm going to save all the orbs. Ugh. I'm going to save all the orbs for the tech Cybermen, which unfortunately we can't even pull off. Yeah, we got no orb changing. Like, we got nothing on this team. This team sucks in terms of like all the usual bells and whistles that you've come to expect. All right, so what's our attack stat going to be? We got no links. 18.1 million attack stat. Oh, you're definitely dead. What? 34.8 million damage? What? Okay. So maybe, wait a second. Oh, right, we lost 3% health. That's what that damage was. We did 35 million damage on Whis. Okay. So that's impressive. All right. Let's go ahead and bump things up just a little bit. This might be overshooting, but this is part of the reason why I like Divine Wrath Mortal Will so much. It's a great starting point. So let's see if we can handle, let's see if we can handle like the super version of this. Okay. So I'm going to bring my Cyber dudes. Okay. I should probably bring some more assist items. Let me do that. And I don't know, I'll bring this. All right. Oh, wait, you know what? Can we actually use any support memory to bump up Saiyan Saga? I don't think there actually is a Saiyan Saga boosted. This is for Earthlings, Pure Saiyans. This is Namek Saga. No, I don't think there's anything. All right, whatever. Let's go.
All right, let's do this.
Divine Wrath Mortal. Come on. No, we can't do this. We can't do that. No. Absolutely not. All right, here we go. So here's our squad. Both of the lead Cybermen are on each rotation. No links. This is a team with 0 links. I need to, oh man, I need to remove that max links thing from my thumbnail. That is so pointless. Max links on this team is utterly useless. Okay, so looking at the stats again, we are looking a little bit worse for the wear. Oh, that's because we don't have both of the Cybermen leads on the same rotation. That's why we had 1.1 million. Now we only have 1 million. That's so sad. All right, so let's do this. So right here, it's gonna matter a lot what happens if we get hit, because this guy can seal us. Also, we have enough orbs here, so we can do this. And then this dude in slot 3, he has 20 dodge on top of the extra 70% dodge. So 76% chance to dodge is what he's gonna have. And he needs to pick up, how much ki does he need? He only needs 9. Can we get that? Oh man, we don't have enough? Come on. Maybe that's for the, oh wait, no, that is enough. I'm stupid. He has 9 right there. Nice dodge. 31.4 million attack stat. Is that 6 million damage? No crit. This guy didn't even do oh my god, he didn't even do 1 million. This guy is 5.4 million attack stat. Okay, nice dodge. Oh, nice dodge. All right, so we didn't do a whole lot there. I don't think this is gonna work out very well. And that's just me. Okay, what I gotta do is I gotta make sure that The Cybermen in the middle can actually get enough. If I do this, does that bring enough tech orbs down? Yes, it does. Okay. So we'll do that. We got 2% health by picking up those matching orbs. So we're kind of doing it here. Since we're not going to actually heal, get a super attack, I'm just going to pick this up and heal more. All right, we healed about 3% health. Okay. Dodge. 35.7 million attack stat for this dude. Can we get an additional? 27 million damage on a crit. Wow. 1.5 million damage, no crit on that super. Nice dodge. So far, so good. I am very surprised and impressed. Okay, so let's do this. And we just do it again, and now we heal up. 96%. Oh, full health. Wow. Unscathed. Okay, he took 74 damage. 35.7 million attack stat. Both Cybermen units are now running. Really? No additionals? 27 million on a crit. 1.4 million damage on a crit from this guy. Is it weird that I'm impressed? Is that 2 million attack stat for this guy? That's crazy. Oh, crap. He got hit. I think we're dead, right? No! Wow, 22. Oh, Trunks, you ought to be ashamed of yourself. That's so embarrassing, dude. That's how much you took? You trash. All right, let's do this. Let's pick up all this. Bye. Do it again. Oh, he got hit. Okay. 35.7 million attack. 7 million damage. I mean, it did take, what, 5 turns to kill that Trunks? I don't think we're getting through this, I'm gonna be honest. I got a weird feeling that we're just gonna lose. So if I do that... Okay, here, I'm gonna put you slot 2 so that you don't make contact with the physical Goku, and you're not getting a super, sadly. Okay. Here we go. I'd like to see an additional from you, man. 35.7 million attack. There we go. That's what I'm talking about. We did 25 million, no crit on the first one. We did 20, it's a 28. Dude, the damage is so fast, I can't see it. I think we did like 28 million on the second one with crit. So clearly, this is not one of the best free-to-play teams, clearly. It's a pure gimmicky team, which shouldn't shock anybody since this is an April Fool's thing, but you know, it was still nice to dream. Okay, I think what we're gonna have to do is we're gonna have to put the physical one in slot 2. Does that give me enough? Yes. Oh my god. Dokkan attack with STR Cybermen. Let's do it. 35.7 again. That's not going to change. 25 million, no crit. The critical, it's a toss-up. It's 50% in the passive. You have a base 5, which is a 10%. So actually, you're rocking a 55% crit chance. So the odds are a little bit more in your favor. But based on the damage with the crit, it's not worth investing in crit. So nobody should be investing in crit. All right, so let's do that. It doesn't matter what we do here because we're going to be going to the next round. Let's do this. $18.7 million attack stat. So basically half. 16.7 million damage on the Krita. Oh boy. This guy is rude. Okay, let's see. How can we do this without disrupting the orbs too much? If I do this, it'll bring the AGL orbs down. The physical ones are safe. Okay, actually, this is great. I'll do that. And then... Oh, perfect. Okay. We might lose in slot 3, maybe. But we're about to do some noise damage. as long as we don't die. Nice.
Time to get serious.
Time to get real serious. Time to get Saiba men serious.
Gonna go
Please crit. Please crit. Hey, 43 million damage on a crit. Let's go. That did 4 bars. We're taking double digits, dude. What the heck? You know, with how long it's taking to get through each fight, 31 turns is actually within reach. It initially didn't seem like it was, but it really is. All right, so if I do that, and then I do this, that brings enough orbs down for me to do that, and then do this. Perfect. I kind of want to see how much damage we take when we get hit by that. No? Okay. You're the boss, Cyberman. 12 million, no crit. 1 million, no crit. 2.6 million attack stat for the R tech. Cyberman. Light work, no reaction. Light work, no reaction. Let's do that. Okay, I'm gonna have to give the S tier orbs to you and then give this to you. Yeah, that works. So while it does hurt you because you're launching a 10% health loss super with that SSR version, the flexibility of only having to pick up 9 key is pretty nice. And so far, with all the tanking and the dodging on this middle line event, I don't regret bringing him. Dude, this is crazy. Get hit. I want to see it. Do that. Up next, we're fighting STR Vegito, right? So I want to bring you. And then I'll do this. You know what I also really like about this? The fact that these units went from absolute garbage afterthoughts. Not even afterthoughts. Nobody... It's not even a thought. It's just an after. There's no thinking about these units. But the fact that they were able to turn these guys into a somewhat relevant team that, based on what they're doing, can probably get you through 40%, 50% of the game. I wonder what they could do for future. Like, this recontextualizes what these low-end R units are actually capable of. Let's do that. Let's do this. And let's do that. Okay. This is the big one. Well, this is a big one. Are we going to get to the other ones? I don't even know if we will. If I do this, does this give me enough? It does. 6 orbs. Okay. And that also gives me enough. All right, everybody can attack. Perfect. Wow. This guy hits pretty hard and he tanks double digits. Let's go. We got an additional, and all we get is a 2 million slap. That's a lot of health. Without crit, this is going to take forever. We're at 13 turns. At 31, we're toast. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Who's tanking this? $300,000 damage. Whoa, that was the last guy? 300,000 and we're still here. We're still kicking. Oh boy. You know what I need? I should have brought a healing item. I'm just so not used to this. I'm not used to this team dynamic. Okay. I need a Dokkan attack or a healing item. 18.1 million attack. Also, I need some crits, like ASAP. Oh, that's not enough. 300,000 damage. The base SSR Saibaman took from Vegito Blue. That is a pretty good measuring stick right there. Again? All right. Our unit, Saibaman versus Vegito. Are we dead? 500,000. Yeah, I think we're dead. I think we pushed our luck just a little bit. Dude, you want to know? I want to know. We got to do this. I mean, we have to do this. Y'all know we got to do this, right? We have to. There's just no other way. We have to do this. Until we get hit. We gotta put it in. Let's do that. Let's do that. Oh, let's go. Let's go. Let's see what happens. We're fine. We're fine. Was that 30 million? That was 30 million because I think about 100 million clears one bar, right? Isn't that how it goes? You got an additional. Yeah, dude. We did 60. Yeah, we definitely did 60 million because look at how much he healed. 40 million. Yep. Wow. Okay. All right. So here we're dead, right? I mean, unless we dodge. So let's pray. You don't actually have to. You don't have to do anything in the middle. So let me do this. But you and slot 3 definitely need to. Okay. Oh, you're not gonna dodge. Slot 1, we might dodge. No, you know what? No, he still might. We'll see. 76%. Dodged it. 26 million? Is that 2.6 million? What? Nah, you see, the problem was we didn't use a Whis. We have to use a Whis, otherwise we're not going to win. We can easily win as long as we use a Whis. Let's do that. Let's do that. And let's do that. Dodge, please. Thank you. Wow. He takes 82. What? That's insane. 280,000 on a slap? That's crazy. That's crazy. What? That's so good. All right, we're going to wrap this up on the first Dokkan event that ever... Actually, this is the first Dokkan event I ever did. This is the first map I ever experienced in Dokkan because I was just coming off of watching Dragon Ball Super, watching Universe 7 win, and Ultra Instinct was all the rage, right? So I really wanted to take on the Ultra Instinct Dokkan event, and this was one of the hardest fights in my life because I kept losing to the Spirit Bomb. I didn't know what to do because I just kept losing. I kept burning stones, but I kept going with it. So we're going to run it now with the Saibaman team so we can get, you know, that closure. We can come back full circle to this. But dude, taking 200,000 damage, we were never going to win with the Saibaman. But seeing that against Bio Broly is crazy. Seeing Saibaman tank for double digits against Bio Broly is the craziest thing you'll ever see in this game. That is insane. All right, so we got both of our Saibaman units where they're supposed to. Excellent. So let's do this. We got to build up the Dokkan gauge quite a bit. So let's do that. And then we will do... All right, let's do that. $35 million damage, no crit, and we killed God Goku in one shot. Guess I'll need to go even further beyond. Yeah, you will, buddy. All right, so here we don't actually need any key. You're good. How do we set up int Saibaman though? That's not enough. Oh, we don't. All right. Well, that's a rip. It's fine. $35.7. 32 million on a crit. No way to help the physical Cybermen here. So what I could do. Oh, wait a minute. It's a spirit bomb. Oh, it doesn't matter then. All right, let's do this. Let's do that. Let's do this. You gotta dodge, buddy. 76%. That's the whole. Whoa. Nice. $23 million. Dead. Oh, I love this music. You gotta blast it. Dude, we are one-shotting this guy. I love it. This is revenge for year one, day one Toon. For torturing me. For robbing me of so many stones for no reason. I think that's a wrap. This is the last stage, right? On the first version of UI. Pretty sure this is a wrap. Yeah, this is 100%. OTK'd everything. OTK'd, one-shotted everything.
Ultra Instinct surpasses even the power of the gods. But your vegetarian powers are something else.
Let's fight again, okay? Look at this, man. It's so ridiculous. It's so ridiculous. Let me try a couple more things. I want to stress test what a regular R Cybermen will take in slot 1 against some of these scarier attacks. Obviously, we're not going to win. It's just for funsies. So let's do that. Let's do that. Let's do that. He didn't dodge. Thank you. How about Cell Max? How do we handle this turn? Let's do that. Oh yeah, we lose our key too. Oh, I love this. All right, here we go. Let's go. I dodged all of it. Obviously, if they actually connect, it's gonna hurt. Like the regular AoE ones, no, but the like super attack one. Yeah, took 560,000. Yeah, like the idea that an R unit is tanking that's what matters. Like that's the crazy part. Obviously, you're never gonna try to seriously do this. Although you know what? When the Int Cybermen unit comes out, we gotta try that again. We gotta try this again with the Int Cybermen, because that will completely change everything. Everything. See that? Dodge, please. Thank you. Appreciate it. At the end of the day, we just got ourselves a new fully functional team. No links. You don't have to rely on links whatsoever. This is just a bunch of Saiba people, but they're actually effective in clearing Dokkan events, in clearing low-end challenge events. But when you get to the higher stuff, probably not. Remember, this is an April Fool's team, but this unit definitely has revolutionized what a higher end unit can do for low-end R units. I think the future is bright for those bums down there in the R realm, in the N realm, the SRs and whatnot. I don't know if they're gonna do more stuff like that, but if they do, I'd have fun. I would enjoy it. I think that this is a very fun start for what could be a fun new tradition down the road. In terms of build, 100%, I'm going max dodge and then the rest additional. We know what the critical is capable of. It's not worth pursuing consistent crits unless you are solely relying on this team to clear all your challenge events. I wouldn't invest anything on critical. You've got basically 55% crit chance in general. So give yourself more flexibility, more protection from seals and stuns, go full dodge, and then put the rest into additional. If you are trying to go crazy on the equips with something like this, use the stat buffing ones only on this guy. I wouldn't advise using it on this one just because they're not going to have much of a percentage passive after that first turn. This is a one-turn activation thing, but there you go. Fun team. I like it. I like gimmicky, stupid teams. This is right up my alley. Guys, thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed the video, be sure to like down below. Let me know in the comments your thoughts on the free-to-play version of the Saibaman team, and what do you expect the new summonable Saibaman unit to do when that unit joins the fray? Let me know your thoughts on this team, how to build the unit in the comments down below. Also, be sure to subscribe for more Dokkan content in the future and click the notification bell so that you'll let you know when I see more stuff. Thank you so much for watching. Stay tuned and remember to Dokkan responsibly. I'm going to go ahead and just let this video keep running so that we can hit a nice round 32 minutes. 53, 54, 55, 56. Thank you.